What up, fam? It's your girl Tashi. All my lip gloss don't look like it. So I'm coming to you guys with my 4 favorite scriptures. Number no. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Listen, this has gotten me through so many struggles and times where I've literally been scared. When you repeat that to yourself, it becomes a mantra. It's like, yo, I already know I'm not going to fear nothing. Satan, you can't come for me. World, you can't come for me. Flesh, you can't come for me, because I know myself. I know that I'm going to be strengthened. I know that I'm going to be held up. I know that I'm going to be helped. There is absolutely nothing anyone can possibly do to bring you down, because God got your back. Thank you. God got my back. I know God got my back. Jesus got my back. I know he got your back too. So I love this scripture. I love it, 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 love it. All your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. I've repeated this to myself so many times because I am in the midst of figuring out my purpose and really just wanting to do what I was put on this earth to do, knowing that he got you. It's like a reminder to yourself, like, God, I know you got my back. I know you got my back, Father God. In all my ways, I'm going to acknowledge you, and you're going to make my path straight, because that's what you said. And something that I learned, it was when I was in church, and my bishop, he said, hold him accountable. Like, he doesn't flip-flop. God has to stay true to who he is, because he's not human. God don't go back on his word. He can't. It's staple. It's written. It's not moving. It's not going anywhere. It's here to stay. Like, think about it. It's been thousands. It's been thousands of years, and it's still here and getting better. So always acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight, Father God. Like, I know you're gonna make my path straight, Father. I know you're gonna make my path straight. I know you have a plan. Ooh, you have a plan for me. And this brings me into my 3rd favorite scripture. Oh my goodness. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. I didn't tell you. I didn't say that. John, Jacob, Paul, Adam didn't say that. The Lord declared that he knows the plans that he has for you. Plans for your welfare and not for evil. Plans to give you a future and a hope. I feel like people look at the Bible as just words. Oh, it's motivation, or it's a belief, or yes, it's a belief. It can be motivating, but it's a promise from your creator. Imagine if your mom said to you, and this is not comparable at all. You look at your parents as your creator. They brought you into this world on a surface level, right? And they're like, I have $1 million for you when you turn 18. You're gonna believe you're gonna get $1 million when you turn 18. It's knowing something for sure. Just like they would have that, my child gets $1 million when they turn 18 in writing, and it's set in stone, and you like, I'm getting $1 million. It's set in stone when Jesus or God says something. They don't go back on their word. That's why I love Jesus so much, because I know I flip-flop. I know another human is going to flip-flop, but I know that I have someone who I can put all my trust into. I know I have someone who is going to be down for me regardless if I mess up. I know someone that's never going to turn their back on me, never going to let go of my hand, that's always going to get me out of my mess. Come on now. Name somebody right now that got your back like that. Matter of fact, that brings me to say, Jesus died for me. Jesus went through cruelty, unbearable pain for me when he didn't do nothing. Before I was even here, he knew what Tashana was going to do in 2019. And he died so that I can have another chance. I want you guys to think about that. Say to yourself, Jesus died for me. If this was March 2019, it was a historical person in history that said, They died for the whole world. Somebody took your charge. You were put on death sentence. You didn't know. He knew that you were going to be put on death sentence. He said, you know what, I'll take it. You cannot name one person. People say they'll die for you, but come on now. If that person's completely innocent, there's nobody, I don't care. There's nobody in this world that would ever do what Jesus did for me. There is nobody in this world. And I'm forever grateful that Jesus was born, that he was put on this earth, that he followed the plan. Because if he decided to do what he wanted to do and live his life and have kids and, not follow God's plan for the world, it wouldn't be the same. When you think about something like that, and it can actually bring you to tears and have you feeling remorseful about the type of person that you are or were, there's no way that that's not real. And it's not to make you feel bad, because you're releasing all that to Jesus, to God, the people that can actually take that and give you back something much more, much better, that can fill you up. Like, this hits me so hard. It hits me so different. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his presence continuously. Seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his presence continuously. Something that I think about when I think about even this, or even just ever talking to God or Jesus, I imagine myself entering the most sacred place or wherever I feel like I'm able to go. It's kind of something that I just feel inside, intuitively feel inside, close I'm allowed to be to him based on where I am in my walk with Jesus. That's just something personal to me. But I think about when I seek him, like I'm sitting there with him by myself, and it's the most amazing feeling. It's indescribable, you guys. I don't know how to describe it. It just makes me smile. Like, just being in his presence and knowing that he fills me up. I can't even think of something to use as an example. Maybe when you're in love, you're with someone, in that moment you feel like they fill you up. It's a deeper fill. It's a feeling that no one can take away from you. If it's based on someone that you're with, or a friend that's like your best friend, that person leaves or they can do something to make you feel some type of way, or that moment passes, you may not feel it, but when this feeling with God it's almost like, for me, it just kind of like consumes my whole body, and it's like a warmth. It's just a warmth that I get everywhere. And it was crazy. Like, I was not expecting to cry. Who does this? I just feel like I'm so grateful, because I've always felt alone. And you seek that fulfillment from people, and nobody can fill you up that way. Nobody. It doesn't matter who they are. Not even a parent can fill you up that way. And knowing that when you get the knowledge of, like, knowing where you come from, like where you really come from, and oh my god, I look so ugly right now, crying, like, whoa, hold on. When you get the knowledge of knowing where you come from, and knowing that your back is covered, and that you're filled, you don't need anybody else, and it's not even about needing you, just you, because just you is not enough. You need something bigger than you, bigger than any human on this earth. And it's not to be like, oh, I believe in something higher. Like, I believe in Jesus Christ because he died for me, and he's given me much more than anyone has ever given me, and more than anyone could ever give me. He's amazing. And I've been seeking him subconsciously my whole life. When I was younger, I would visit other churches, or even attend church by myself or with other friends. I don't know why. Like, even when my mom was working or like our church split and stuff like that, I never like waited to go to church with her. I would just go by myself. And I've come a long way, you know, finding my church home and still walking with God. And I'm a disciple, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. But when I tell you I got a lot of work to do, I have a lot of work to do, and it's not easy. I know I did a poll on my Instagram where I asked people, is it too much work to be a Christian, or is it, or not at all? And a lot of people said no, not at all. A few people said yes, too much work. If I am going to be completely honest, it's hard to be a Christian. It's hard to be a follower of Jesus Christ because you don't do what you want to do. You don't do what your emotions tell you to do. You do what is the best for you. Yes, you're going to make mistakes. Like, everybody makes mistakes. It's just dealing with things in a different way. Not continuously making the same mistake over and over again. Not being in a cycle. It's a breaking cycles. Breaking curses. I feel like it's on a whole nother level. It's not just like being Christian and playing good. It's not that at all, because in that you're not even fulfilled. Without anybody here, like, I'm here by myself. Even if I didn't post this video, I'm here by myself. Between me and God, like, I know if I was faking it, like, I know if I was just doing it for show, I wouldn't feel whole. I wouldn't feel better. I would just feel worse, because now it's like I gotta keep up this image and I'm really not doing anything. And I'm really not putting in the work, or I'm not trying, or I don't want to. Like, that's whack. That's whack to me. Hey guys, so that is my 4 favorite scriptures right now, and I'm so happy that I was able to share this moment with you. And if you feel like you want to share this moment, or you felt this moment, feel free to share your favorite scriptures. Comment down below one of the 4 scriptures that you love so much. Maybe this may have helped you, or one of the scriptures may have helped you through your week. I am ecstatic and so excited to just know how Isaiah 41, 1 Chronicles 16:11, Jeremiah 29:11, or Proverbs 3:6 has helped anyone, and I hope it has. Like, if you enjoyed this, and if you want another one, I'm gonna give you another one regardless. Hope someone got something out of this, so I'm gonna take it down now. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a blessed night. And yeah, we gonna go now. All right, guys, so follow me on Tashi TV. Follow me on go.tashi. You already know the vibes. Good night.